Our strength is not based on our size. So do not be distracted by what is viewed through the physical eye.
Go.
Realize that you are more loved and adored, greater than any feat, from an embryo to a heart that beats. The power you hold helps you grow and recover as your strength are rediscovered.
So it's me, Princess, again with Giving Birth to a Dream. And even though it's a rainy day, I'm here at my garden, a patch of inspiration. And I'm going and germinate these wildflower seeds. And I'm recycling one of these from the terminal market where we purchase some of our seedlings. I am making sure that we get as many seeds germinated to attract the healthy bugs as possible. But a question was asked, so I wanted to answer why Giving Birth to a Dream is the name of my channel. When I first started my organization, I was 17, but I knew at 11, I was 11, when I first learned about, anybody could be a business owner. My teacher, Miss Bradshaw, she confirmed that when I was in junior high school, she confirmed that. But when I learned about people having their own business, I said, I want to have my own business. And then a friend of mine, he said, what kind of business you gonna have? And at that time, I didn't have the specifics. I just knew that the thought that I can be the owner of the corner store, or that I can actually open something and be able to have it be mine was a big deal. And then my mom, she was a seamstress, but at the time, it was just our way of life. It wasn't, this is a business or anything like that. I love my worms. You see my worms? But I wanted to have my own business. When I started my youth organization, it was basically the start of Giving Birth to a Dream, but I didn't know that at the time. I was 17. I was trying to, support other young people like myself. I was growing and I wanted to be a help, I made some decisions that I wasn't proud of, and as I was helping me, I wanted to help them, and then I had a lot of amazing people that, like Miss Bradshaw. There was also this lady called Mama Alexis that she came to our school and did a show, and I looked at people like them, how they were making an impact. I couldn't explain it like that at the time, but I just knew I felt something when I looked at what they did, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to help. I wanted to teach and share. And performing arts basically gave me hope. I mean, I could talk about all the negative things, the disappointing things, but that's not going to help nobody. But talking about what I learned from those things, how it, motivates what I do today, that is going to help. Gotta go get another tray. So, over time, the dream grew. And as the dream grew, well, basically as I grew, the dream grew. And as the work that I did became more consistent, then the things that I did for the community or for my organization, for my business, those things became more consistent. I still have a whole lot to learn. I'm still in the learning process, but I wanted to share that the dream is to make a positive impact. Is to use every gift, every talent, every idea, every experience, every lesson learned to make a positive impact in a way that it goes on and blesses generations. I make products, that's manufacturing. I publish books, publications. I write poems. I write short stories, that's writing. I cook. I do nutrition. It's so diverse that to say, put it all in one category sometimes is difficult. But the more I read, the more I studied, and the more I listened to people like Myron Golden and Bob Proctor and even Eric Thomas, and I listen and I learn, and Volsi, I realized that the diversity of my talents and my passions, all of these things can be used to be a blessing. So what is the dream? Make a positive impact using the gifts, talents, and abilities that God gave me. Ultimately, that's the big dream. So as I share experiences, like right now with me gardening, and I'm going to do a garden tour and show the garden, but that's not the only thing I'm doing. I'm doing business, I'm sharing information, I'm working with other young people that have aspirations. And yes, I know I'm older, but I still call myself a young people. The goal of it is to make a positive impact using what I have. So, in a nutshell, that answers the question. That's the dream. And I call it giving birth to a dream, because the same way I felt contractions when I had to give birth to my children, I feel those pains while I'm pushing forward with the goals and aspirations and the dream. But the main thing is you don't stop in the middle. You don't quit. You have to keep pushing so that you can give birth to that child. So through the illness, through the challenges, through limitations, through experiences, I am pushing forward, and I'm going to share more with the hope to encourage others with a dream to give birth. Don't stop in the middle, because then you might kill yourself and the baby, which is the dream. You know, you hurt you. So push forward. The challenges are part of the process. I'll share with you, and you can share with me. What dream are you pushing for? And how are you doing it? Let's grow together. Have a blessed one.